Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size.
You have to stop with your decorating and clean up your mess so you can continue to make a mess. That's what I'm doing this morning, or no, actually this afternoon. It's almost 15 to 1. Working on the tree and putting a few items out. In between cleaning up behind myself. Are your Furbies, your fur babies, do you feel like they wait for you to get tied up with something for them to aggravate the pee out of you, just like our kids would do when they're little? I start doing this cleanup and they both want to be right under my feet, and I'm like, can you just please go and get out of my way? It slows you down. It slows you down big time, especially when they go out and roll in the grass and come back in covered in grass. They know I'm busy. I just know they know that. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm working on day 11. I'm trying to do a same day turnaround, which is so not like me, but I am going to injure myself, or worse, at some point. About fell over that. I'm doing the same day turnaround, and I'm really enjoying being able to do that. Last night I worked well past midnight, and I knew, well, I told myself, well, it's not going to go up until the 11th now that you've run this far behind. So I just went ahead, packed things up, went to bed. I sent Ken to his room earlier in the evening. He was doing so much. I said, why don't you just take the girls and go to bed, go into the bedroom. He said, I will when I get all of the hooks, when I get all the hooks on the ornaments ready for you, then I will do that. And he did that, and he slept, I think, a couple hours actually. When I went to bed, he's like, whew, I slept most of the time I was in here. I was like, you did sleep. There ain't no, I think I slept. You did sleep. Okay, so another video will actually go up today, which is Monday the 11th. So Vlogmas Day 11 will go up this evening. And hopefully that will be able to clear up all my space, working on the computer to work on my Christmas home tour. That's for anyway. Oh, and here she comes. She's like, oh, who is she talking to? Let's go check out who she's talking to and what she's doing, because I need to come in and aggravate the pee out of her and make a mess for her. Still bringing items in. Ken, when I told him what I was looking for, he's like, oh yeah, I know where those are at. So he pulled those out for me. And the vacuum I'm doing, I'm pulling things out and vacuuming. Hopefully I can flip furniture over and move it back at some point this week to get cleaned under it and get it all, the dust and whatever, vacuumed up, and get it mopped under the furniture. And then call that done for the season. Not the cleaning, but moving furniture and cleaning under it. And don't call that done for the season. I still have to clean outdoor windows. I'll wait till a really warm day. It's cold here today. Ooh, 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 yes it is. All the leaves have fallen off the trees, so I've got to get out there and mulch them up from the ground, even though the girls love playing in them. Not even started putting any outdoor window wreaths up. I don't think we're going to mess with a whole lot of that this year, decorating outside. Maybe just put the wreaths up on the windows. If you don't feel like it, it's all good. We'll be all right. So I'm pulling things out and vacuuming behind it. That's where I'm at this morning. My grandpa, my dad's dad, was a professional baker, and I come through the kitchen last night. I'm like, oh, you put the band on the chef's arm. He said, I did. I was like, Oh, that was so sweet. And I don't even think he remembered that Grandpa, my dad's dad, our grandpa was a chef. I'll have to ask him if he did that intentionally, because Grandpa's a chef. Grandpa was a professional chef, which, you know, I never got to meet him or have no memories of my grandparents, because my dad didn't find me until I was 52, which that was a few years ago, quite a few years ago. So, and there's a cookie that is sold in stores there in New York that was actually my grandpa's recipe. It was stolen from my grandpa, and someone stole that recipe, and they are so good. They're a sugar cookie, and they're huge. They're huge. Oh, I miss those. I'm having a very hungry day today. I feel like I'm so hungry, but I'm realizing I must do a lot, or I used to last year at this time. I must be doing a lot. Used to have done a lot of snacking while decorating, and I think it's probably just a habit. It's not because I'm starving or hungry. I think it's more of a habit. We just throw something in our mouth and start eating it, and we're not hungry. We just do it to do it for the taste, or just do it. So that's where I'm at right now. Just want to fill you in, let you know that I'm so sorry that I got a day behind on yesterday's. Didn't go up until today, but hoping to make up for it. So my belly's grumbling, so it's telling me it's hungry, but it's not. I've had 2 cups of coffee and it's only 1 o'clock. I've had 2 cups of coffee. I've had one of my the chocolate chip protein cookie, and I end up having one of the little cake pop cookies a couple hours after that. So, and I'm doing a free day today, no fasting. I do that every now and then. Either I'll change my fasting hours, or I'll just go ahead and make it a free day. And I just log that into my carb counter as a free day, and then just have a free day of fasting. And that was what I'm doing today. And I've already had tons of water this morning. I've had half of my collagen drink. And I'll get back to vacuuming up the dirt and stuff off the floor. Got these guys out. When I told Ken what I was looking for, he's like, yep, know where that's at. So he brought those in for me. I've dusted those, cleaning behind all the chairs here in the corner. So I'm going to continue to clean up behind myself so I can get back to making another mess. He said he's working all day today. He said even if it's to midnight. I'm like, oh, okay. And then he came in earlier. I'm like, it's not midnight. He said, no, I forgot something. One of the guys is bringing wood by. He said, I've got to pay him for it. I'm like, why? I thought it was free. And he said, yeah, right, don't we wish, or something like that. I said, well, ask him what the Christmas discount is at least. I was just kidding. It's not free, and we're not getting a Christmas discount. Only dreaming. Only dreaming. Seriously become my desk. When Ken sits at the bar, I tell him, you can stay over there at the table. He said, no, I don't want to move all that. I don't blame him. The 10th, Vlogmas Day 10, well, he ordered and went and picked up Mexican. And it was a very, very good. He said, are you cooking? I'm like, yep. And he says, well, I can go pick up something. Yeah, you know, that's a good idea. I think we'll do that. So we ordered that last night. Like I said, I split my meal with him. I think he might even still have some of that left if he wanted to have that for lunch today. However, he had a doctor's appointment this morning, so I'm sure he got breakfast or maybe even lunch, so he may not have that until tomorrow. But I'm not sure which I want to make tonight, the keto Mexican skillet or the cauliflower casserole. We did just have the Mexican last night. I could eat it every day. So I ate probably about a quarter of mine, and then I give him the beans and the rice, and I keep the sour cream and the guac and some of the steak fajita filling, and he gets the shells. But his burrito last night was a huge burrito, and it had all the sides, the beans and the rice and the sauerkraut. It had all the sides that any other meal has. So he actually ended up having 2 meals last night, plus salsa and chips. I ate salsa, but I didn't eat any chips. And queso. He has queso left. And I have some pico left. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to make today. One has a lot more steps than the other. So it might be the Mexican skillet that I'll make tonight. I'll ask him which one he prefers tonight and just go from that. And this cauliflower casserole, it's so filling. That's basically all we have. I know you're like, well, where's your meat and where's your other veggies? It don't hurt us to have just a casserole and call that supper and be done. Trust me, it don't hurt us at all. I made an executive decision. We are having the keto Mexican skillet. I have some avocados that we need to eat up, either make into guacamole or just use them whole or eat them whole, however we desire. So that's what we're having. And it will be easier too. I think it has way less ingredients and steps. And I washed up one of my Dutch ovens that we just ate some leftovers out of it. I forget what the leftovers were, but they were good. What was it? Oh, it was the either pizza in a bowl or the lasagna in a bowl. That was the second time I made it. The second batch was amazing. The first batch I made with sausage. Neither one of us really care for sausage too much anymore because it tastes so sweet. Why? Why does it have to have sugar in it? Why does it have to be sweet? I'm not supposed to have sugar. Anyway, so the second batch I made was with 3 pounds ground beef, and it was amazing. I will be making that again and again and again. It's super easy, super easy. And that's always super easy cleanup too. If you can guess what I'm doing, you will be the winner of whatever you desire. Yes, that's what I'm doing. A load or 2 a day helps keep my laundry piles at bay. I have to vacuum up that rug, this floor, the dining room, the kitchen, and I'm done with the cleanup. So you can clean up your mess, you can make another mess. Oh, and the hallway is clear. You've seen this. This is clear. I'll take these out on the front porch and open them up because they are full of glitter. Lots and lots of glitter. One of the totes is household. It needs to go out in the garage. The lid's on the back porch there. I had to take it out last night and check it out because it was full of glitter and dirt and dust and all the other things. Fake tree needles. And that's just a few more ornaments that I have to go to place around the house here. Clean. Set up this nativity set. We got this when we first got married. So 33 years old. This might have been my second nativity set. It's all glass. I'll share it with you once I get it set up. And then I have straw that I put around it. That does pretty much go in the same place every year. I think a couple of years I might have put it in the kitchen on that cabinet there at the back door. That's where I'm at now. I love Christmas in the evenings, don't you? Oh, I love it, I love it. I love Christmas in the evenings. And I've found out something else that I enjoy doing. There's such satisfaction in it. What is it called? Instant gratification. Vacuuming the floor up at night with my little vac over here. It's got a light. I used to be like, why would you want a light in your vacuum? I know exactly why you would want a light in your vacuum. I vacuum up the floors with my big vacuum, but come behind that big vacuum, vacuuming. Say vacuum one more time, vacuum. and use this that has the light. So it shows all the missed cattle dog hair I didn't get up. So when I'm ready to replace that piece of Christmas decor, when I get ready to replace this vacuum, I am definitely getting one with a light built in. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay, get the load, get the washer started. Just put the clothes in the dryer. That's gonna take about an hour to get dry. Vacuum up these floors. That's where I'm at. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Actually, keep the vacuum here. You know I keep it out pretty much every day unless I'm having guests. If someone were just to drop in, it would be there. They'd see it. I don't know. I might put it away. I might not. I don't know. I really don't know. This has to be vacuumed every day, a few times a day, especially this area, because the girls love laying here, and then they're back and forth to the bedroom, into the kitchen. So this area definitely has to be vacuumed pretty much every day, a couple, maybe a few times a day. Yeah, and I still can't keep up with all the cattle dog hair. I try. I do try. I might get supper started early. It's 2:10. I might start around 3 o'clock. He says he's gonna work even if it's till midnight, but I bet he comes over for supper or dinner. If not, I'll ask him to. And then if he's like, no, I just really need to get this stuff done, then that will be good enough. There's another place cattle dog hair gathers, up under this. Ken has to help me move it. That thing is heavy. Not one person could do that by themselves. Definitely not me. I mean, I say I'm pretty strong, or I used to be really strong. I am nowhere near as strong as I used to be, but that's heavy. I now struggle when I have to help him move it. And then of course, the black slats gather a bunch of cattle dog hair too. Oh geez, it's a never-ending story. I'm so glad he has told me no forever and ever on a third cattle dog. I really am. Especially when you take them to the vet, and 2 of them for their 1-year checkup comes to $270 each. $270 each. And then when we buy a daycare package, after they've been boarded, we can easily drive away from there $900 in the hole. I'm not kidding you. The last time they were boarded and I bought a package, $900, and that was 7 days being boarded. And then the package, they love it there. They just love it there, and I love them being able to go there. But we've had to cut way back, and that's expensive. They're worth it. I know they are worth it, and it's worth paying the people that work with the girls in daycare, that work at the daycare. They're worth it too. They're completely worth it. It's just mama's going broke. My girls go put me in doghouse, so when Ken says no to a third one, it's always a real wake-up call, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. 2 loads still. Well, it's going to be 3 loads total. 3 to dry, 3 to wash, 3 to dry, 3 to fold, 3 to put away total for today. I don't always have to do 3 loads a day, but today I will be doing 3 loads. And of course I'm going through a lot of rags too, trying to clean up behind myself working. But I think this is going to be why I wrap it up and then get this ready for you all today. Day 11 Vlogmas. What? And then start working on day 12 Vlogmas. There we go. That's a wrap. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow is only a day away. See you tomorrow.
As long as I spend this day with you, so beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. Making plans, what we're gonna do. I feel and be with you. 'Cause God knows that I've been longing for you. Just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas